What's the matter?
Is the pre-show going okay? Is everything going?
Well, we have to start the pre-show,
Okay.
and then we have to check it
Okay.
check
to
it.
make sure everything is okay.
Okay, I'm hearing you okay.
Hey, can you hear me, Sal?
Make sure you speak loud because you have a tendency to mumble. Speak as much diction as you can.
He's right, Sal.
We can hear you, but you
Can
got.
you hear me now, Sal?
That's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Okay,
Yes.
let's check the audio.
Okay.
Check, baby, check, baby, check, baby, check, baby. All
Yes,
I
I wanna
want to
check
do
the
is zoom, a
stream.
zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Live.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Okay, it's working on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's see if it's gonna. We gotta go over the fascist book and see if it's doing good on that.
He's right, Sal.
I want to make sure. Okay, we go over to Think Twice
The
live
audio
feed.
test has been passed.
Okay.
Let me just double verify one thing, Richard, just to make extra sure. It'll just take me a second. Okay, we're talking. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now Terry wants me to
Send her the link.
send her the link. Okay.
Is that a link to send to your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
You want it to, Sal?
Well, I wouldn't mind being a friend, but I know she's using it for publicity purposes in her inner circle. So.
Yeah. Well, she's trying to advertise the show so people listen.
The inner
good.
sanctum.
But I don't, because of access problems with Facebook, I can't do it until after the show's over.
What happened to that thing?
We'll get a link from Terry.
Okay, I'll send this to Terry.
Terry, can you put the link on my wall?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to send it to Vanessa so she can do it.
Yeah, you're gonna send it to me where through Facebook, and then I'll post it to Sal's page.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get my phone out so I can do this.
Terry, you now have the link.
Okay, where are you going to send it to me, Richard? Are you going to post it onto my page, or are you going to send it to me in Messenger?
Messenger. And then you can post it all the places you want.
Okay, Messenger? Okay, let me get into the Messenger, and, Messenger. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I'm in Messenger. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, and I am sending it. And it was just sent.
There it is. Okay, now I share that. Okay, let me see. I share it to. Write a message. I don't want to send it as a message. It's wanting me to send it as a message, and I want to share it to a page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe if I copy. Let me see. Get in. How do I get into there now?
You got it on your wall?
I'm gonna get it on your wall. Hold on.
No, I'm talking to Terry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a link.
Okay.
Beep, beep, so okay. Now beep, 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 beep. Where are we? Is it possible to post onto your wall?
Yeah.
Because, like,
Should be.
it's not giving me the option. Maybe I can do it.
You might have
You might have it set so you can't.
that only you can do posts.
That shouldn't be.
That's how it is set up. You're right, Richard. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it. It'll happen because if I tag Sal Monaco on mine, it's going to also. It'll post to his page because he's tagged. That's a weird roundabout way to do it, but it'll achieve the same thing in the end. So,
I don't remember ever doing that.
but I went to your page and it's not.
I
allowing-
mean,
yeah.
you should be able to put a thing on it. I don't understand why you can't post on it.
Okay, well, I'll check it one more time and see if it's doable that way or not. And okay, no, Sal Monaco.
I actually have it on my thing. Is it good if I show it?
Write something to
Yes,
sell.
please
Let me
do.
see. Okay, paste. Maybe I
Richard,
can do
are
it.
you gonna have
Okay.
any food tonight or no?
He's gonna have pepperonis and Slim Jims.
Give him.
Nice.
Wait until he's done there. He doesn't like doing things multiply.
Okay, Sal, I got it up on your page.
Okay, great. Now, can you put it on Ann's page?
If I was friends with her, I could.
You are.
You are.
Oh, I am?
Why would you send stuff to
And
each other
Burka.
last time?
Oh, I don't know if we're friends or if we just exchanged things, cause like, or if I just posted. What's your name? I gotta see if you're
And
Yeah,
Burka.
Burka. Nothing fancy.
friends.
You got it on your page, Jim?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I
I'm
showed
gonna
it.
look.
Can you send it to Perez on his page?
I don't check my page. I don't know how to get there.
Does anyone
I
check
could
your
get.
page?
I could get it onto your
No.
page.
Okay, then don't
I
worry
got
about it.
two. I put an Ann. I got Melissa Birch Serta and Ann Calan. I don't have you.
Okay, I just sent it to Ann.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, never mind. Dan's got it. All right. Prez doesn't want to, so let's just get started then. Everyone's got it.
Okay.
Okay, and we got everything checked? We're all
As
set?
far as I know.
And did the press say he wanted some munchies?
Yes, he did.
All right, I'll put them out after we start.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, Richard.
Thank you,
Because I would like some too.
Sam.
Richard,
Also-
we didn't buy anything at the Canal Fest because the prices were ridiculously outrageous.
I got a $17 bloomin' onion.
Yeah, and
Holy shit.
$16 for half a sub.
$15 corn dogs is horrifying.
$8 for a piece of pizza.
It's terrible. I don't know who they think their audience is. It's a blue collar working class neighborhood. And I don't think the people there can
In a
afford that.
recession.
Ann,
Yeah,
can you move the mic closer to your mouth?
Come on.
I can.
A lot closer.
It's pretty close.
Make it like an inch away.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Can you
missing
hear me
mine.
okay?
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay.
You're sounding that's really crystal clear and nice.
Do I sound okay?
Yep, you do.
You sound okay, but I'd
Right.
move your mic a little bit closer too, just for the proximity effect, so it's similar to ours.
How's this?
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, okay.
Disagree. Sal should be.
No, it shouldn't be too far. But I'm not as far as it was. Maybe a touch. I'll show you that. No, not that much. A little bit more.
Right there.
No, that's good.
Okay,
That-
gotcha.
This is why you can't have two engineers. Okay,
Because one knows what they're doing.
B, stop it.
so your next show. be an engineer and start-
No,
Come on.
it's a joke. You can't take a joke, huh?
Stop it.
Are you ready to start, Sal?
Yes.
This is fucked up.
What was that, Richard?
Do you remember how to do the images?
I do.
Very good.
Good.
Okay, there's on the button box, you have the number 5 with a circle around it.
Right.
When you press that, look at the screen, it'll tell you when you're on the air.
Okay. I'm pressing. Welcome to the Oracle of Enlightenment Vortex. This is the Observer, Sal Monaco, along with my faithful co-host, Terry Braunstein, the
Hello.
Tuckin' Proud lady, and one of Buffalo's great stars.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
And, of course, the Nessa is here.
Yeah, the Ness monster is here to cause trouble. Yes. Hi.
Yeah. And she's good at it.
I'm also good at making sure it sounds good.
Yes, you are good at your
Profession.
at being a sound engineer. And joining us once again is, of course, the great Ann Burka.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
How are you, Ann?
We couldn't
Doing
hear
good.
you.
How's everyone?
We couldn't hear you.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Hello.
Okay, now we can hear you. All right.
Yep.
And joining us for the first time in a few shows, Sal the Prez
Hi, everybody. I hope you all have a great day.
and Jimmy D.
How you all doing?
I thought he was Mr. Jimmy.
Same thing.
So Mr. Jimmy is the same as Jimmy D?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what's the D for? Delightful?
Yes. Because I'm a delightful little child of unwed parents.
Okay. Our topic tonight, unfortunately, folks, we had to cancel our audio play tonight because of several of our people being stuck at work.
All kinds of timing issues today.
Yes, it was crazy. So we're going to go right to our topic, which is tropes in TV shows that are reoccurring. And we have a couple pictures too. But first, there's a couple things I wanted to do. I wanted to review the movie The The Invite. It's a amazing film of just one set and 4 actors. And the director is one of the actors, Olivia Wilde. And she's got Penelope Cruz, Ed Norton, and Seth Rogen with her.
Is Ed Norton the guy from The Honeymooners who fixes sewers?
You had to make that joke, didn't
Of course
you?
I did.
I wasn't going to, but
I did.
yeah. No, he's the guy who played one of the Hulks in either the first or the second movie. I can't remember.
It was the second one.
The second one?
Eric Bana was the first one.
Right.
Back in 03. Then once the Incredible Hulk came out, he was the Hulk in that one.
Okay.
And
Mark Ruffalo took over, and he's been the best one.
yeah, I mean, I felt like he did okay though.
I didn't like the first Hulk movie. I haven't seen the second Hulk movie, but that's a whole other thing. What did you think of the movie, of The Invite, Jimmy?
It was pretty good.
What was the best part of it?
You know what? I really don't know what it would be for me. How about you?
Well, first of all, Olivia not only directed and starred in the movie, and that is heavily hard as a director and an actor. I know that trying to do both can be very, very taxing on a person. Right, Terry?
Yes.
She also did the entire film barefoot, so I was happy with her. Except for one small scene. Like about 2-second scene.
What's this movie about?
It is about a couple who are fighting and arguing with each other. And I've seen it's a real relationship. I mean, they really brought the relationship to life. And they invite the couple from upstairs to a dinner party. And they have several this whole movie has sexual overtones.
Ooh,
I
how
mean,
unfortunate.
the couple hasn't had sex in a year. And the husband, Seth Rogen's character, is bothered by the fact that the couple upstairs is having very loud sex. And it's, spoiler alert,
Yeah.
it's later discovered that they're actually having sex parties upstairs. And the reason they come down is to ask the couple if they want to join in.
Ooh, like a key party?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a key bank. It's a key to everything you do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think at some points, I think they talk the situation to death a little too much. But other than that, it's really a great movie. And to be able to do, I mean, the whole budget must have gone to paying the salaries of these of the 3 big actors, because, like I said, it was shot in an apartment, and the entire movie is in this apartment, and they are the only people in it.
Like
The 4
Eraserhead?
people. I didn't see that movie.
Never saw
but-
Eraserhead. It just takes place in a room.
Yeah.
That was a delightful movie. You've seen the
So-
Eraserhead, right? No? Has anyone?
I haven't seen it.
I never even heard of it.
What? That's David Lynch's first movie.
Anything David Lynch does is considered crazy.
Well, that thing's crazy. That's you should go watch it. I used to rent it at the Video Factory. Long when you would rent Faces of Death. And there's some other good ones. Forbidden Zone. Oh, boy.
Exactly.
Blood-sucking freaks.
So I will give this film 2 thumbs up, and I also want to point out Monsters and Minions and Monsters. This is the best of the 3 Minions movies, and I find it to be incredibly funny and well put together. And having Janet. Can't pronounce her name. The star of the TV show Mom, Allison Janney. That's it. I think.
Yeah, so it is.
Yeah. So she did an amazing job as one of the main voice actors, and there was a lot of good voice talent in it. So I give it 2 thumbs up, which I normally wouldn't do for a Minions movie, but this one really impressed me. Does anyone else have any movies they want to talk about? Anne?
haven't seen anything in a minute.
Terry?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Then we'll move on. I just want to get a shout out for a couple of the festivals. Vanessa and I did Old Homes Day last week. We saw the parade, we saw the carnival, and we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
the
parade.
concert.
The parade was mostly tons and tons of fire department equipment, fire engines.
It
and
was fire engines.
tons of fire engines.
And a lot of dancing companies.
A lot of dancing companies, and then there were a couple of like plumbing company advertising trucks. Those were the big three.
And politicians.
Oh yeah, there were
that's
politicians.
always
Yeah.
fun.
But it was a nice parade, and the carnival was good. Prices again have gone up like
Yeah.
crazy at all the carnivals.
The
I mean,
$17 blooming onion awaits you and your wallet.
Yeah.
Such a bargain. I call it a bargain, the best you ever had, like the Who.
well, this has happened since Taste of Buffalo because
Oh.
now we're in our
Well, we went to that too.
yes,
That was sort of
and
a rip off as well.
unlike the festivals we went to previous. The food has been, I'm not saying the food's bad. I'm just saying it's very expensive.
Pretty small portions for a lot of money.
That was at Taste of
Yeah.
Buffalo.
It tastes very expensive.
yes,
Exceedingly.
and the portions were very small compared
Oh, yeah.
to.
Was it $9
for what they were
for like
asking.
3 inches of a sandwich? Or
Yes,
something?
Yeah, that's why they call it the taste. I repeat, taste of Buffalo.
I understand that,
Well, there's
Jim,
a-
but they were
That's
charging.
a lot,
There was
though.
charging way too much money just
Yeah.
for a taste.
Well,
You know, I'm just trying to be funny with that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I
they-
know,
Leaves a
but-
bitter taste in your mouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, we did the concert that Old Homes Day had, which is the Nerds Gone Wild concert, and it was amazing.
I heard
Didn't
it
you
very
think?
Yeah, it started to pick up after like the first 4 songs, but then it started to take off pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it was pretty hot in that tent with all those people and everything. They had
Especially
a-
with you in there because you're hot.
Thank you.
In your bare feet.
good. Yeah.
Yes, I was there in my bare feet.
Yeah.
They will. Nerds Gone Wild will also be playing next week Wednesday at the Canal. If Jim, do you know what time?
Okay, so they normally do 2 bands. The first one's gonna be XOXO at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then the notes are gonna be at 8.
Whereabouts at the canal?
It's in NT, like literally, like right over the bridge. It's
Yeah, they have a big stage set up.
All right.
And the burgers there were actually good. They were
Oh, they were,
$8,
yes.
but they're huge and they weren't a ripoff.
Yes, they were well worth the price and very good too. Yeah. So
It's rare to get like price for value these days, you know.
Yes, I was very happy with it because I only bought 3 things at Taste of Buffalo. I mean, the entertainment was great, but it was just too much. I mean, and the other couple things I did want, they ran out of. I mean, I realized it was Sunday afternoon, but
What they run out of that you want.
They had coffee there too. You could get coffee and
yeah,
ice cream in there. I wonder what all that cost.
more than it should
That was
have.
a lot. Everything was a lot.
I remember one of them was the steak and cheese roll. They ran out of that. I cannot remember what the other thing was, but the 3 things I got were good. But again, very small portions for a very large amount of money.
There was one booth had these pork sliders, and they were actually full size. It was only 4 tickets. There were a few that weren't a ripoff.
Oh, that was the
That
other
was a
thing.
good one.
The hamburger sliders with the bacon sauce on it. That's what they ran out of. I think Jimmy had the southern one from that stand, didn't you?
yes, that was pretty good. I grabbed a couple of things from Chesapeake, so once again, pretty good.
And the tater tots we had were pretty good.
Yeah, the street taco or tater
Yeah.
tots.
Do we want to review the free food at the Garden Walk?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up.
The psychedelic.
We also-
There's
So
free
when-
food at the garden walk?
yeah, he knows where the free food
we
is.
were on the garden walk all 3 days,
In Tonawanda.
And
Oh, in Tonawanda.
Kenmore and Tonawanda.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were serving free food and drinks.
How nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was the one with the guacamole and the shrimp and the pepperonis and the
Wow.
salamis.
One time I
And
went
the
to it. There was a,
cheese,
we were
yeah.
having wine in
Yeah.
the backyard. It was
Yeah.
great.
And the ice cream and that was, I mean, that was phenomenal. And like one of the other ones was giving water and snacks. One of the other ones was
Limeade
limeade.
and Loganberry.
Yep.
It's very social nowadays.
Yes, it is, and that's why I like it. The garden walk this year was wonderful. What did we hit? Like, I think we hit about
15?
15 places.
Yeah.
The most I've hit in a while. Yeah. Prez, what did you were with us Friday. What did you think?
It was really nice. You said that the lighting was better Saturday and Sunday than it was on Friday because we did it kind of late, and with it being dark out, you really couldn't see the color of the flowers in some places. Some places were really good, and we got to a couple places early, and they were still light. Those were great. Mm-hmm. There were some great fountains over stones, and yeah, it was. I didn't know that existed. It's really a great thing to do.
Yeah.
I recommend
I saw in a
it.
newspaper that you're having one on the east side, but I don't know if that happened yet. That would be a lot of fun.
When is the Buffalo Garden Walk?
I don't know. Is that the east side one? That
Don't
I'm
know.
talking about?
No.
It was on the front page of the Challenger.
No.
They have it over at Tops. I
There's an actual Buffalo Garden
don't know if
Walk.
it's one in Allentown.
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Well, east side is Buffalo, so like there's the east side one too.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in that. Strolling around
Well,
Polonia.
V,
looking
you
at,
and Jim were with me on Sunday for the three big ones. What did you think?
which were the three big ones?
Well, the
The
one.
three
Tonawanda?
garden walk places?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, those were phenomenal, especially that nature preserve one at the end with the water lilies and the little train and the grapevines growing over trellises and crab apples. Yeah, that was the most natural one.
Was that at someone's house?
Yeah,
Yes.
I couldn't believe it was in Tonawanda. It looked like a little miniature version of like the Rhinestein preserve, but better with like things that grow fruit on them.
If you walk, you walk through this big arch, and suddenly you're in another.
Dimension.
Yeah, it seems like it because it's so big. There's like lagoons with animals in them, and all these big
Alligators.
walkways and everything. And then we were at the one that had the water and the fruit. Was it granola bars? That one was pretty good. I mean, it was smaller, but it was well put together. And then, of course, we talked about the main one, which had all the food and the ice cream and the drinks and everything. It was really nice. They had a big lagoon. They had, like Sal said, the fountain going off. And, I mean, it's just such a beautiful thing. I mean, Vanessa was going through looking at these plants and comparing them to ones in Florida.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, I'm
Any
sorry.
comparison?
There were some that were actually from Hawaii, but they had them in pots, like aloe plants and hibiscus.
Oh.
But you could tell that they had them in pots, and they bring them indoors to keep them alive. But like, yeah, they actually had some tropical plants in some of these. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I went Saturday night to the same one,
Yeah.
the lighting was beautiful. I mean, it
Oh,
was,
yeah, it was
it was psychedelic.
Oh, cool.
That was like your shirt. The
Yeah,
ice cream
just
looked
like
like
my shirt. Yeah,
the ice cream looked like your shirt. I posted a picture of it
it
on
was
my page.
superhero ice cream, and it was so good. I mean,
Yeah, it was fluorescent blue, pink, purple.
purple.
It
Yeah,
was
wasn't it good, Jimmy?
What were the hours of those garden walks? What did they start and when did they start and when did they end?
They were pretty on Saturday and Sunday. They were pretty much going all day.
All day?
Well,
Yeah.
when did it start? To like 9 in the morning?
Friday it was 8 to 11. Saturday, I think it started at 9 and went to 11. That's
Interesting.
for those people who stayed open till 11. Like the last two we went to on Friday were closed. They had closed early, so we called it at like quarter to 11. But we had already been to so many places.
I did the garden walk 2 years in a row, and it's difficult. You
what-
really got to be available to talk to people. Yeah.
Yep.
Which neighborhoods?
Lincoln Parkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it, Ann?
Nope.
2 years in a row.
Not even as a. Not even as a.
As a
visitor.
participant? No. Okay.
Neither.
So, yeah, there were
Did
a
you hear
couple.
of it before?
I have heard of it. It
Okay.
sounds really interesting.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Mhm.
Ah,
We talked about Old Homes Day. Now, we just checked out the new River Fest, which is
ooh.
the Canal Fest switched to the river, and
It's not the same at all.
no, it's not.
Did they have any rides there today?
They started
add
putting
anything?
up the rides and the games, and they put up a few more food places.
Where's that, Sal?
It's at Jim. What's the name of
Yeah,
the?
so-
Gawanda.
It's Nyawanda Park, right?
No, wait. What is it?
Gratwick Park
Gratwick Park
Gratwick. It's
in North
Gratwick, yeah.
Tonawanda.
in North Tonawanda. Yeah,
Over
right
there.
off
Okay, yeah.
off River Road, across from Ward and Whitmer Road.
Oh, that's it. I saw going on there. I didn't realize what that was.
Yes.
I thought they were having something associated with Gratwick Fire Hall right down the street.
No. They have all the food places in 2 lines, and they have 2 stages now. Jimmy and I just saw White Chocolate perform with our my friend Mike Flash, mine and Vanessa's friend Mike Flash,
Yeah, he's our bestie.
and
You should have asked him where
Ram-
where Lisa was.
I did. He didn't know either.
Oh boy.
So the Rambling Lou is performing tonight.
He's still alive, isn't he? Like, how old
No,
is he?
his band.
Oh, if he was
And
still
they're
alive,
performing again on Friday at the festival too.
how old would Rambling Lou would probably be 102 if he was still alive, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
that'd be great.
unfortunately, there will be no parade tomorrow for anyone who's wondering, and
Where?
no at Canal Fest.
Okay.
Since I thought they'd at least do the parade at the canal side, but they decided not to.
Oh, so there's
Which-
no parade at all.
No
huh?
parade at all.
That's odd.
That's very not so nice.
That's
The
festive.
car show is on Wednesday, and the bike show is on Friday with motorcycles, and then the art show will be over the weekend. But there will be no fireworks and no big band playing Sunday night. They're actually closing it early.
Yeah, the bikes. You should get yourself one of those 3-wheeled ones, the trikes. Those are sweet. Start a motorcycle gang.
They are doing a strange.
gang?
You should say that. But that was on The Fugitive today. A motorcycle gang. They are doing a laser show, which will be done Thursday night at 10 o'clock. And it'll be interesting to see how this works out. But we also have the parade and opening ceremonies for the Infringement Festival will also be on
Ooh,
Thursday.
where does that start and where does that end? Do you know?
It
where
ends
is it?
at Nietzsche's. It starts at this house.
On North Street
yeah.
and Elmwood? So it's not going to Milky's this year. It's going to
It
Nietzsche's?
never went to Milky's.
I used to. Oh, there were a couple of them. There was one that went to Milky's, I remember.
No,
and you-
it's at this big house a few
it's one that
blocks
goes to
down.
Nietzsche's.
Yeah, it's at this big house a few blocks down from.
yeah, that big house on North and Elmwood, right?
Is it? No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not Elmwood. Oh wait, maybe it
It
is.
is at the corner of North
I
and
thought it
Elmwood.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. North
Yeah.
and Elmwood.
Mhm, that big gray house where they always have people playing on the lawn. yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it starts there and goes to Nietzsche's, and then at Nietzsche's,
Okay, good.
they play the music as the opening ceremonies. So we're gonna have another double evening
What day is that?
Thursday,
This Thursday.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
and yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the laser show, but I can't believe they're not doing the fireworks or the parade. That just, like I was telling Jimmy when we were there earlier, it's just
Cutting
something there just doesn't feel right at
wonder
the
if-
river.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't feel right at all.
I think half of it is it got sized down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not the canal. I forgot if I said anything else when I was talking to
Pay
Sal
for
about it.
parking.
Yeah, $2 fee
yeah,
for parking.
$2
this
for
year.
parking.
Yeah.
That I was not happy about.
And I've even said this, but it's gonna get to that point where I can see them doing it like the Italian Fest. Well, they gonna move it, then they're just gonna move it right back.
Maybe.
Right.
Either that or it's going to fade and go away. One of the
Well, let's
two. You don't know
hope not.
which one you're going to get. Maybe
The
they'll try
Italian-
it. There's 3 options. They're going to try it again there, and then or it'll fade away, or they'll put it back. But you don't know what you're going to get till you get it. Really.
Yeah. Well, that, like Jim was saying, that's what happened to the Italian festival. They moved it to what was it?
So they moved it to the Outer Alpo in 2017.
Yeah,
and
and it
18.
was there for 2 years. And again, you were paying $5 to get in, and yeah, it was kind of pared down a little. It was nice being by the water, but
It's hard to get there though. Was that Outer Harbor?
that was the other
Yeah.
problem, trying to get there because of the
Yeah, it's
they
hard to
they
get
had
there.
one of the exits closed, and they only had the one street going in. So then they moved it downtown for a couple of years.
No,
and,
so it's just for the 1 year in 2019.
oh, it was
then-
only the 1 year?
Yeah, then COVID hit, so they didn't do anything in 20 and 21. Then they moved it back to not Elmwood, Rodel, but
Total
they
Avenue.
but they downsized it for 22. I believe 23. Then I think either 24 last year they possibly both. I can't remember, but they started to expand it down.
Well, it originally went from Delaware to Colvin. And when it came back online on Hurdle, it stopped at Virgil,
Ooh,
which
that's
and
hardly
they had
anything.
they had taken out all the rides and games. It was
Right.
just food and entertainment, and there was only one entertainment stage, not and the cooking area, not
Yeah.
the two other stages
And-
that were.
They didn't even
Um,
have the Casa Rico tent for WJJL anymore.
Well, everything since it's right there near the Italian
The
museum.
Yeah, the library they turned into the Italian
Yes.
museum.
Yeah, a lot of stuff
This
is happening
weekend.
in that area. Yeah, it will
This-
be happening this weekend.
This weekend.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Is the Italian festival?
Yes.
Ooh.
So it'll be going. So we're going to have the Italian Festival, the Canal Fest, and the Infringement Festival all happening in the same weekend.
All clashing for your attention.
Exactly. Mhm. So
Which is the biggest bargain.
Yeah, which was the biggest
Yeah.
bargain, the best you ever had?
Oh, can't beat that
I'm not
Italian
going
food.
there. Yeah,
I know. I like that.
I agree.
Damn straight.
The Italian Festival always has the best food.
Damn straight.
So, and of course, coming up in August, we have the Eden Corn Festival, the Erie County Fair, and I really missed the Elmwood Art Festival. That was one of my favorites.
They're not doing that?
It's been gone for like 3 years now.
Um,
A couple of years they did.
that was so nice.
Yeah, I know. For a couple of years they did the Elmwood Village Festival. But
Right.
As of last year, they stopped doing that too. So both of them.
Wonder what that's all about.
I don't know, but and then of course the Wing Festival and the Music is Arts Festival, and then finally the Pumpkin Festival.
Ooh. Well, yeah, the Great
Is
Pumpkin
Pam,
Farm.
Is Pam part of Music of Arts?
Pam is Infringement Festival. She's one of the
Okay.
masterminds of the Infringement Festival. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to tell the audience who Pam is?
Oh, people should know who Pam is. Pam Swartz. She's a local musician, multi-instrumentalist who's been doing stuff for decades. She used to do a public access TV show on here in the 90s called Pat Your Head. That's really exceptional, and it's up on YouTube. You should go look for it. But she plays a whole bunch of instruments. She plays multiple saxophones and a mini marching machine. It's a like a community brass band, and they're probably going to be the ones in the parade, leading the parade down to Nietzsche's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
And we will be in the parade. Myself, Vanessa, and Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'll
And
be-
you too, Prez, you're going to be in the parade, buddy. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think so. No.
You will be in the parade.
I will be in the parade.
Yes. Finally, that worked.
I'll
Did
be-
my trick?
I'm going to be doing Fred Flintstone again.
Are ya?
Yeah. Well, it's the only cosplay I have right now that gets any attention.
Really?
Oh, you have
good.
ones that don't get attention? What?
Well, when I did Wreck-It Ralph, I got maybe two or three pictures.
Oh,
Even at Anime North, we had four of us together, and I wasn't getting as many pictures as I get as Fred Flintstone. When I'm out as Fred Flintstone, I can't walk 5 feet without someone wanting to take a picture.
So, what are some cosplays you'd like to do in the future? Do you have any?
Well, I was working on a Hobbit. I haven't
Nice.
done that one yet.
I can see you actually doing that.
Yeah, that'll be good. You get a little hair for your feet.
Hey, Mr. Jimmy, you got any planned? Any cosplays? You into that?
As of right now, no.
Hey, how about you, Prez?
He just started
No.
going to conventions, so he's going to be cosplaying as Silent Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see him actually doing that.
No, you.
Oh, me.
you,
Oh,
you-
okay.
You don't talk much.
he's talking a lot today.
He
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
He's on fire.
Although,
He's
although
doing
one of the celebrities pegged him at one of the cons as
They pegged him.
huh?
They
tagged him. I said.
Oh, okay, that's
No,
different.
it
That's
was
different.
I think it was one of the funders that said that he liked to. I was Silent Bob because it was the second day of the draft for hockey that I ended up winning with you. So of course, I threw on my Sabres jersey. Yeah, of course, Kevin Smith usually wears hockey jerseys.
Right, right.
And at that point, I still had my build, so, well, I've had, like, longer. than
Bigger
what it is.
beard, like
Yes.
ZZ Top.
Yes.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do Silent Bob with no problem.
Oh, yeah, same problem. I can't shut up.
Yeah, right. He's like.
Well, one day you could go as Silent Bob, and the next day you could go as Kevin Smith.
Good point.
I asked. Oh, yeah, I did ask you, didn't I? Do you have any future ones planned? Yeah. Okay.
I'm working on it. When we were in high school, Prez did a 1 year. Prez did a gorilla outfit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my brother's.
And I did a Ghostbuster, which I made.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did you really get some ghosts and stuff?
I wish.
It worked as a prop.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I put it together piece by piece.
How else could you put it together?
Well,
Like
I
the-
could have
Each
gone
one
out
inch.
and bought it, but
Oh, right.
no, it was put together with odds and ends. So, all right, we're almost about halfway through the show, so we're gonna move on to our other topic, which is tropes of TV and reoccurring themes.
Oh, yeah. Me, you, and the Prez, we were all discussing recently, like, the TV show Alice. That's one just jam-packed full of them.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty much one of the major tropes. You have the struggling lady, you have the dingy, you have the sexually overtoned person,
That's
and
Flo, yeah. Why don't we
you have
put up Mel?
the
you got the
voice.
picture of Mel?
Yeah, the voice
You got the
of
surly owner who makes, he's known for making,
Vince Tabak. Yeah,
he's known for making notoriously horrendous food.
except for his chili. Everyone loves his chili.
Yeah. Next slide will show us like one. He has a great interplay between him and Henry, the phone repairman, who always comes in for the chili, but he always squawks about it. No, that's Flo. Oh, he's always. Oh, we got him out of sequence. Ooh, but she had a bunch of catchphrases. Hey, you were talking about her, Prez.
Kiss my
Kiss
grits.
my
Yeah.
grits.
Her hairdos were great.
Yeah.
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 You know, she
That
was
was
taken
70s.
off the show to put in her own show, Flo.
Yeah, that was horrible. She owned a bar called the Yellow Rose.
Yeah, it was so
Texas.
bad it crashed and burned after only, I think, a season.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
Oh, it was very terrible. But the actress who played Flo in the movie came back as a different character,
Oh, which one did she play?
Belle.
Oh, Belle. All right.
Yeah.
Because then for a while there was Jolene after Flo.
No,
and then there
Belle
was Belle,
came
right?
after Flo.
Oh, then Jolene.
Then Jolene.
Okay.
And they were all good, but Jolene was the funniest.
Really? I thought Flo was probably the
I
best
mean,
one.
besides Flo.
Oh.
She
well,
was
there were only
funnier than Belle.
There was only two to pick from. It sort of reminds me of the Three Stooges where you had Curly, Shemp, Joe, Curly Joe.
You know what I watched the other day for the very first time? You won't believe it.
Go get to the
MASH.
camera.
Oh, really? That's a great show.
MASH. I'd never
That's-
seen it. Would you
that's-
believe it?
Wow,
You've never
I've-
seen MASH?
Never saw MASH. I watched 2 episodes of it.
I got a fun fact. Do you know the title of the theme song?
What?
Suicide is Painless.
Oh, really?
You should hear the lyrics. There's a version that originally had words. You can find it. There's a version with the words. They're really quite interesting.
A lot of the TV shows of that time had used music that had words like Hogan's Heroes, Bonanza, I Love Lucy.
Oh, what
They
are the
had
I Love
words.
Lucy lyrics? Do you know? Oh, yeah, there were.
Yeah, Ricky sang them in one of the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't recall offhand what it was, but you know,
I figured you'd know that. You know everything because you're the Oracle of Enlightenment.
I don't know everything.
You know
but
a lot.
I'm the observer. The Oracle is the name of the show.
Oh, you're the observer. Okay. Within the Oracle of Enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
Vortex. Yeah.
Well, as you said about reoccurring themes, Jimmy and I were talking about Golden Girls on the way
Oh,
here.
I love that show, yeah.
Well, it pretty much had the same reoccurring themes as Alice did. I mean, Dorothy was like Alice. She was struggling with her divorce and with certain things. And Blanche was the Flo character, the oversexed one.
Yeah, that's always a trope,
And-
the oversexed one.
And
yeah.
Rose was the dummy.
Dingy, the
yeah.
dingy, right.
Like
She was,
Vera.
I love Satan.
What was the mother in Golden Girls? She was like the
The wise wisecracking one, which is what
Yeah.
Mel pretty much did
Oh, yeah,
on
Mel.
Alice.
Show Mel again, maybe.
No, let's
Oh,
show.
Go
Let's show
up to a JJ. 'Cause-
Wait, I want to show
or
Henry
down. Oh, yeah,
first.
show Henry, yeah, because we got to show him Henry. Henry was a great staple character on Alice. He was always hanging out at the counter, wisecracking. You're talking
Really?
about the wisecracking character?
Yeah, but like if they pissed him off, he would go to Barney's Burger Barn, and if he got bad food, he would leave and then come back the same day and order the same thing.
Because it was a running joke.
It was a running gag, but I mean, it's like he worked for the phone repair company, so
Like the Glenn Campbell
whenever
song.
they had a problem with the phone, they would have him deal with it.
Yeah.
And the other one who hung out there was Earl, who was played by the actor who played Reuben on the Partridge Family, whose name I can't remember at the moment.
Oh, I can't either. I know, right in the tip of my tongue too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
The next two slides, I was thinking about, like, sometimes there's tropes that are near identical used amongst shows. So, like, can you spin up Jimmy J.J. Walker? He had the catchphrase dynamite on...
I know my.
Yeah, on Good Times.
I met him one time. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if we can get that. Oh, there he is. There's J.J. Jimmy Walker. He made a comedy album, too.
79 years.
That's what I was saying. Wow.
Oh,
James Carter Walker Jr.
Yep. Well, he also had this trope where he would talk to the goldfish. Do you remember that? In the show, he'd call them Gold Soul Brothers or whatever. Do you remember the exact phraseology of that?
No, I was
No.
really young at the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, we all were, but he...
Yeah, but there is a thing called syndication. People
Yeah.
seem to forget that.
Like, that's how you were...
Especially now that they're streaming, it's even better.
That's
Oh,
how you
cool.
were blessed with all those Gilligan's Island reruns for so long.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it was. I love those.
Oh yeah, I love.
no, I
Gilligan's
like
Let's go to the
those.
next
So
slide.
light and
Next
Next
happy.
slide
Next
is
So
slide.
much fun.
See, they got that from Good Times. Arnold would often talk to his goldfish, Abraham.
that is correct.
And that was like, oh, Jimmy Walker did that. That's a really unique trope to just lift and graft into another show.
Well, I almost met Gary Coleman, but he got sent to the hospital.
For what, dialysis?
No,
He was always on dialysis. He supposedly didn't have a working kidney. I
no,
believe, right?
for getting hit over the head with a guitar during a wrestling pay-per-view. They had brought him there to go with Disco Inferno, and who's a very nice guy. I interviewed him,
It's a great song.
but it required him to get hit. It required Gary to get hit over a head with the guitar, and he asked for another $10,000 for that. he asked for another 10,000 to do the "Would you talking about" line.
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis? Hey, this is like, oh, this makes me have to go off onto a tangent, but I forget what it was. What were we just talking about?
About,
we hit over the head with the guitar.
Yeah.
And
Go to the hospital.
Yeah,
I
what you
lost
talking about,
it.
Willis?
I lost it. I'll remember it after the show. It was a good segue too.
Willis. Yeah, I remember a scene in Different Strokes where Arnold says to these two bullies, "You better get out of here before my brother comes, and he's gonna really kill you." And Dudley goes, "Arnold, you have a brother besides Willis?"
Great.
I noticed that Todd played a character on the Waltons when he was really, really young. And then for some reason he got replaced by a different actor. But something in the 70s and 80s sitcoms was they were very nervous about serializing anything. So a storyline had to be self-contained. And it had, unless it was a two-parter with the words "to be continued"
Right.
on it, it had to be
Self-contained within the episode.
within the episode. Everything had to end at the end, even though, even if it took place over a period of a long time,
It had to end.
it had to end in that episode. Yeah, and as you know, sitcoms are always a half hour long. I cannot recall in the history of TV a sitcom that was more than a half hour long. Can anybody else?
No, they usually don't. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
half hour.
Yeah,
Trying to sustain a sitcom for more than a half hour is very tough. So, but also they wouldn't carry on. Continuing subplots and character development was off the table most of the time too. Like when they did the episode about on Alice, Vera has never smoked a cigarette for the entire TV show, and all of a sudden she's smoking. So they put in a line that says, "Well, I smoked in college, and now I picked it up again." And Flo is drinking coffee, and Alice is eating chocolate, and Mel is, of course, making bets. So the whole episode is about the four of them trying to kick these habits.
Okay.
But yet, only Mel had shown his habit before this episode.
Oh, yeah.
And when
Okay.
the episode was over, it was never seen again. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, convoluted.
And
create-
something else is when another one of the tropes that V was talking about is when you see a new character is introduced and then you never see them again. Like everyone remembers Family Ties, the next door neighbor, Skippy. Well, his little sister was introduced in an episode and never seen or talked about again,
Right.
which I thought was kind of weird. And that happens in a lot of the TV shows of the time. In fact, speaking of Golden Girls, in the pilot there was a character introduced that as soon as we got to the second episode had disappeared, never been mentioned again. So, and that happens a lot. That happened in Saved by the Bell, the college years.
And there's also like the invisible character that they always reference, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
never there.
Oh,
But
yeah.
someone's friend, like Pinky Tuscadero at first, wasn't that in like on Happy Days?
Yeah, but
Joni's
they
friend?
finally introduced her.
They finally introduced
And
her
Jenny
after a
Piccolo.
Long, yeah, Jenny Piccolo. That was Jenny Piccolo.
She,
that
for
was
like
it.
the first 6 years, they were constantly talking about Jenny Piccolo, but
Right,
they
that's
didn't
it.
actually hire an actress to play her until like season 7
yeah,
or
that's the one,
something.
Right.
And they did mention Pinky Tuscadero a few times before she was finally introduced.
I always wondered what Fonz wanted Potsy to sit on.
Sit on it. Yeah, that didn't make sense. I should have asked Henry that when I saw him.
Yeah.
You know
Or
a
I could
show I
have asked
really,
Patsy.
you know a show I really enjoy is Mama's Family.
Yes.
Love that show.
I just talked with Vicki Lawrence about it about a month ago.
Did you?
Yes, and she said that they've lost contact with the actress who played Iola. She retired from acting.
They lost her
They
connection
can't-
with her?
Yes, and of course the actor who played Vinton passed away,
Yes, I know that.
but she keeps in contact with the others. But it was when it went from network to syndication. Buzz and Sonia were tossed out with no
Yes.
mention
Just
of
gone.
where they were exactly. And she said, "Well,
They were raptured.
they didn't want teenagers; they just wanted the young adult."
or they were
So,
thrown in the volcano.
no, that only happens on Big Brother.
Yeah.
So, they killed off Fran, who was played by Rue McClanahan, and we never saw the sister again, played by Betty White, because they were both off doing Golden Girls.
What about Eunice?
Carol did make one or two appearances
Loved her character.
in the syndicated one,
Loved her character.
but it was the only ones that crossed over. I can't remember if Bubba had a guest appearance in the network version or not, but the only characters that crossed over, full characters that crossed over, were Mama, Vinton, and Naomi. Everybody else was tossed out, and they killed off Aunt Franny in the first episode. That's another trope that I really hate that's reoccurring. When someone leaves the show and they get killed off and maybe, mentioned for a minute, and then we hardly ever hear about them again. It's like on Valerie. Valerie Harper was the star of the show, and then there was some kind of fight, and she was thrown off the show, and they called it Valerie's Family, and they brought in Sandy Duncan to be the sister, and they said that she died in a car accident. And they couldn't even say her name. They couldn't say Valerie, so they said, well, since Mom died, or since my wife died, it's... and she sued them to have her name taken off, and won.
Oh.
So they changed the name of the show to the Hogan Family.
Hulk Hogan.
No. Their
Hogan's
last
Heroes.
name was Hogan.
Hulk
That
Hogan's
starred-
Heroes. There you go.
That starred Josh Taylor and
Josh Allen.
no, and who played oh God, I'm blanking on his name.
This is hot out. Can't
He
remember
played the
anything.
highest. He played the oldest son, and he's one of my favorite actors, and I'm blanking on his name. He was the brother of Mallory from Family Ties. It's Justin something, I think. Somebody look that up. So, having a character be killed off and then not referred to, like that happened in 8 Simple Rules when John, but no, that was a different situation. That was John Ritter died in real life.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Leslie, again, blanking on the name. He was one of the stars of the movie Cat, the TV show Cat, with a bunch of different ones.
How about the 2 totally different Darrens on Bewitched?
Well,
that
no,
look
that's a
nothing like
different.
it? That's a
That's
different
a
thing,
different trope because
Yeah.
that's when you're switching out an actor
Mhm.
and replacing them with a different actor. Now, you have 3 choices when something happens to your actor. You can kill them off.
I was just going to say.
You can say they moved away and have them still be involved on the phone or
Like
on the.
Chrissy on Three's Company when she
Yes.
wanted more money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she had to.
that's horrible.
You only saw her on the phone.
Yeah, At
and
the end of the show.
and once or twice in the beginning of the show, but
Yeah.
that they had to pay her out her contract, and they couldn't let her on the set because everyone was mad at her. So that's the only way they could work out the contract. So they had her in a room when nobody else was around, doing the voice, and doing the phone calls, and that was it. And your third thing is to replace the actor. Now, sometimes that's not always good because in the TV show American Mom, the character of Anna Cat, the young girl, the actress who played her was amazing. And for the last year, they swapped her out for somebody else because the actress got some movie deals. And I think that's really what killed the show because it didn't go for another year after that.
There's
Because
one.
Anna Cat was one of the that actress was really one of the ones keeping the show together, and without her, the show was suffering greatly.
I know they did that with the mom from Family Matters.
Did they?
Yeah.
I know they did it with the mom on Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And the one that initially played Harriet from Family Matters, she left like four episodes left, I think, before they end up replaced her for the last like 4 episodes of the entire series.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Bewitched. It wasn't just two Darrens. Darren's father was played by 2 actors. Mrs. Kravitz was played by 2 actors.
They like
Louise
doing that.
Tate
Uh-huh.
was played by 2 actors.
Yeah, but going back to the Fresh Prince, I think they did that like every other day, though. Because the one guy that married the one sister, I think they stressed him out. They stressed out the one.
Are you talking about Family Matters?
No,
Fresh
Prince?
Prince.
yeah.
The only one they traded out was the mother.
So, because
I'm sure.
I could have sworn they stressed out the one uncle.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, the
Uncle Phil was there till the
no,
end.
not him. He was married to Janet,
To who?
like Aunt Janet in the show.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But it wasn't a very important character.
Well, yeah, I mean, they only brought in like the aunts like once in a while.
Yeah. But it's a bigger situation, like on Charmed. In the first season, the father was played by a different actor than the one that played him for the rest of the series. So, Terry, what do you think is the best idea when you lose someone like that?
Say that. Repeat the question.
What do you think is the best of the 3 ideas when you
Lose somebody
when
like
you
that?
Lose somebody.
I would say to they move away.
I
Just
got a
like they're moving away somewhere.
And come back.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good, 'cause
Fourth
in case something
option.
does-
Yeah, because you can always bring them back.
Right.
you
What's the fourth
generate them
option?
in AI.
Right.
Well, that is a option
You can
now.
do that now.
But
yeah.
A, that's very expensive for a TV series, and B, you have to have the permission. And if the person left on a bad note, they may not want to give you the permission.
I mean, once they die off, that's it. You can't bring them back. But
Well, no, she's right. You can bring them back.
Lost
I mean,
memories.
You can
Peter
always bring 'em
Peter
back.
Cushing made a movie.
how like in a ghost type?
Yeah.
No. If the character gets killed off and the actor's still alive, you can bring them back as a ghost, a dream sequence, or just somebody talking to them in their head. You know, like in
Right.
The Big Bang Theory.
what?
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, and there was one. I think it was in Bob Hart's Abishola. He's talking to his father, and at the end of the conversation, his father says, "You know, this is the biggest conversation we ever had, and I'm not even really here."
Yeah. You just can't bring them back as the person they were before.
No, you can't. You
So-
can't. Unless, well, actually, you can because you can say that they faked their death.
Yeah.
Like in some of the soap operas. Or if it's a sci-fi show or something with fantasy elements, you can resurrect them,
Yeah. Well,
which has happened several times.
now you're digging for.
Or you can shift which timeline you choose as canon.
Okay, now there's a fourth one.
What's that? What was that?
Shifting timelines so that things are different. But again, you have to have fantasy elements in there. Like Jimmy and I were talking to Locklear Monroe about his time on Riverdale as Betty's father. You know, he got killed off in one of the seasons, but in the last season they altered the timeline so that he came back as a different version of himself. So even in a show that, you know, I guess with Sabrina there was always a fantasy element to the Archies, but still
How so? How would you say that was fantasy?
Extra dimensional witches.
Yeah, you think that's fantasy?
At that point, yes.
Oh, okay.
Real witches can't just snap their fingers. Even mortal witches, like the charmed ones in tropes, mortal witches
So did she
have
steal
to
that?
use spells, potions, and charms, and if they're lucky, they have 1 or 2 active powers. Whereas Sabrina and I should say the sitcom witches, they seem to be able to just go like that and make something happen.
Who was first,
so.
Sabrina or Samantha on Bewitched? Who stole the idea from who? Do you know?
I'm not
Probably.
sure when the character started of Sabrina. It could have. I think it actually predated Bewitched.
Okay.
Bewitched. The first Sabrina live action show didn't happen until Melissa Joan Hart. But there's only been 2, as far as I know, there's only been 2 live actresses who have played Sabrina. And there was a lot of animated shows where she was played.
Oh yeah, animated shows, like especially in the Hanna-Barbera universe, were always rip-offs of previous actual shows with actors. Like Flintstones is the Honeymooners, Top Cat is Sergeant Bilko,
That is correct. Now there's another trope.
Huckleberry Hound is Andy Griffith. Think about it. Yeah, he's got the drawl and something like the Southern
Maybe.
hospitality type of thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the best one was probably Family Guy. One thing pretty much it was I think season 13, the first episode. Well, they brought in the Simpsons, and they pretty much had like every single person sitting next to somebody else that was pretty much like same exact
Yeah.
character, and the one pretty much said that everyone ripped off from someone else. Yeah,
Well, I want to mention something before I forget. As far as I know, something was done this morning that's never been done on TV before.
What's that?
A talk show, live with Kelly and Mark. They usually have a cooking segment where they bring a cook in to cook a recipe and stuff. Well, they brought in Bobby Hill because in the new reboot of
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, he's the owner of a restaurant. Now I'm thinking, are they going to bring in somebody whose name is Bobby Hill, or are they going to bring in the actor who voiced Bobby Hill? Nope, they animated Bobby Hill and brought him in to interact with Mark and Kelly while they were cooking, and even showed his hand touching the live action stuff and moving it. And the parents were in the audience along with the human audience, and I'm like, this has never been done in the history that I can think of in the history of talk shows. I mean, it's been done on TV a lot, like in the what's his name, Drew Carey show where Daffy Duck shows up. The animated character in the live action thing. That's another trope. I mean, like if you saw. Even in movies, like with Last Action Hero, you had the live-action cat, and they're like, "Okay, here's proof that there's a movie. There is an animated cat here in the." And he says he's supposed to be back on duty. He was only suspended for a short time. And I'm like, yeah.
they did that with the one trail full of the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Well, they end up. I think it was the one where they get caught on the TV, and they literally fell into the Reese's whatever show.
Yeah.
Well,
During the Halloween episodes, they would twist reality a little bit. Like in the one episode, Mo pushes a button, and all of a sudden, this big
staircase comes out of the.
Actually,
bomb.
I think it was an escalator. Actually, and Bart goes, "You've had that here the whole time," and he goes, "Halloween show money." So yeah. And the King of the Hill cast was actually in the audience at a football game that happened on The Simpsons.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. So, but there are some cases where you can't, by deleting the character, it's going to really hurt the show. You know, like Like you mentioned, Three's Company and Alice. You had to change characters and create a similar character, and that
Right.
doesn't always work.
Think of can you think of some examples?
Yeah, Three's Company. Cindy
yeah.
didn't work.
Right. We have
That's
other
why
than
they had to
that
bring
one.
in Terry.
Yeah, we know we didn't work on Three's Company.
Yeah, and it didn't really work on
What about-
on Alice either, because nobody really liked Belle.
What about
No.
2.5 Men when they switched from Charlie
Yep.
Sheen to?
There's another
situation.
situation. And then you always got to bring in somebody to pick up the slack.
Did anything sketchy go on
And
Gilligan's
that
Island?
doesn't always
like
work.
That? Like
Oh, I love that
replacing-
No, I
show.
don't think so.
No, no.
Okay.
Except, well, actually, no, there was.
I thought there
The
was. but I'm trying to
first
remember what it
pilot
was.
had 3 different actors playing 3 characters,
That's what
and
I
they had a
thought.
different character than Marianne.
Right.
They had a secretary named Bunny instead of, and the professor and Ginger were played by different actors.
Oh, I never saw that episode.
And Ginger was a secretary. She wasn't a movie star.
Was that way in the beginning?
That was the first episode, and the song was a calypso song.
Oh, speaking of which, I gotta go on the side tangent. You might appreciate.
We only got
this.
2 minutes,
All right,
so
well,
be
I can-
fast.
You know the Gilligan's Island theme song? It was
Yeah?
turned into a rap song in the late '80s by a Christian rapper named Michael Peace, and he raps about Jesus over the Gilligan's Island music, and it's phenomenal.
I gotta hear with this.
Yeah. The problem with
great.
Gilligan's Island is you have to have a really suspension of disbelief to watch it.
Yeah.
That so many people come to the island and leave and either won't rescue them or something happens and they can't.
Yeah,
like
they
the
won't-
surfer, he lost his memory, or the Erica Tiffany Smith, the sailor with her, had a heart attack and died, and she had
Couldn't
no
rescue
idea
him.
where the island was. You know, and you know, we had a lot of criminals and things come and go, and everyone had a reason. Like Phil Silver's
You do that?
character, yeah,
Yeah.
Phil Silver's character wanted the play for himself. That's why he didn't rescue them, and the Mosquitoes didn't want their band to compete with them, so that's why they left him. You know, and you know, there was a lot of things on the island that just happened to appear out of nowhere.
Such as
The bush.
The gorilla.
No. The treasures, like the bush with the mind reading seeds,
Right,
or
okay.
the tablet that from the old days, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's a good show, but you gotta really suspend disbelief. You know, like why haven't they killed Gilligan? Well, it's obvious. Not just they love him and their cool heads prevail, but he does a lot of the work on the island and the unpleasant tasks.
why would they want to do that to him though?
Because he's constantly fouling things up and messing things up,
Oh.
and he cost how many times did he cost them a rescue? But we could do a whole show about that. All right, we got
We
5
should.
seconds left, so I want to thank everybody for being on the show, and visit some of the festivals.
Yep.